Hello, superstar.
Come in, Mark.
Hello, brother. How are you?
We're just pumping you up, mate.
It doesn't need pumping up. It's good.
Have a bit. Now, mate, we're just saying, when you look back last year, Gold Trip, then you come out and you flog them on Gold Trip in the Turnbull. You win the Caulfield Cup without a fight. You win the Melbourne Cup without a fight. You're beaten a lip in the Victoria Derby with Apulia. And we just said before you walked in that you could emulate Johnny Miller from 1966, the last person to have a Caulfield Cup, Melbourne Cup and Oaks. Wow. You're in rarefied air.
Yeah. I guess I don't think of it. You just sort of try and do one day at a time. But it's good. This is the time of year you want to be in form. You want to be riding the big races, and you got to have the cattle as well. But if you're seeing them well, you're in the right cattle. Anything can happen.
You've seen it well, though, ain't you, mate? I've never seen the guy in my whole life, and I've known Zahra for a long time, never seen him look so fit and focused, ever. And
tell us about that. You've got yourself right, haven't you? I mean, last year, as you said, a relief. You've won a Melbourne Cup, but you just seem to be in absolute great nick, not only physically, but mentally, to make those tough decisions.
Yeah, I always have a good winter holiday, and I think it helps you give your body a bit of mind to rest, just get completely away from the races, don't look at them, don't do anything. I even try and keep relatively fit, but it's just good to eat and sleep and do things that normal humans do. Ibiza went to, for a month. Yeah.
Nice place to have a relax.
No, there's nice beaches there too.
Yeah, exactly.
but I find I come back and it probably takes you a month to get fully going again, but I feel like every time as it gets to like this time of year, I'm like spot on. I'm not overcooked. I'm just my weight's starting to come really good, and it all one flows to the next. Your weight comes good, then you're mentally a lot better, then you start riding more winners, and everything sort of clicks at the right time.
Hey, Mark, there's a lot has been written and said about your decision and all that stuff, and we were privy to a lot of conversations between each other, and sometimes you just got to take the emotion out of it. Have you? You got connections with Gold Trip, and you make that, you do have that connection with them because you won a Melbourne Cup together, and now you got this horse called Without a Fight that comes along, and after the Caulfield Cup, like you said, he's surging. We didn't know where the ceiling was with him just yet. So sometimes you do have to take all that emotion out and make a decision that's best for you.
Yeah, that's right, and cut everyone else out. Apart from your inner circle, you listen to the inner circle, people whose decision you respect, but you can easily get swayed, I think, by owners or trainers. So you just got to cut everything out. Like you say, you win a Melbourne Cup on a horse one year. It sits in your heart, so you've got to cut all that out and just go, let's put the facts on the table. Who are we going to go with?
What about his turn of speed here?
Yeah. Like you just see there, when you spend no energy that whole way, I was just asleep on the rail, and I got on the back of Vauban, Gold Trip, and Zach Purton's horse, and they were all starting to, Absurd, and they were all starting to go for the horse, and the excitement starts to build inside you. I just need a bit of run at the right time, and then when I got it, I knew that because I'd rested for so long, I was going to just explode when I got the right run.
What about today? You've got Ethelfled, which do you know the name where it comes from?
No idea.
Let me tell you. It is she is the daughter of Saxon warrior, and in fact Ethelfled in 1870 was the daughter of Alfred the Great, a Saxon warrior. So she was basically the Queen of England at one stage there, and she used to take on and fight off the Vikings. So good fighting blood there, mate. But what would it mean today to get up and have a win with this horse that's firming in the markets? Yeah,
I mean, I've never won an Oaks, and you're such a high after the Melbourne Cup, and you just want to keep it going, and I was just lucky to pick it up. Ollie chose another horse in the race, so.
And I rang Smithy. We were watching the race together. I said, get on that one. I said, I rang Smithy straight away.
Ollie doesn't usually give much away. Yeah. You've ridden a couple of winners, so he was a bit chirpy. I said, you're riding that one? He said, no, it'd be a good one for you to get on. I said, Bossy, go and chase down Matty Smith.
Is that right? You become a jockey?
He'll owe me another beer.
Now, we had Frankie Dettori in a bit earlier. He sounded like a chainsaw. You sorted him out on Tuesday night. How'd you go with the celebrations?
Yeah, good. It's always good. Last year, when everyone was saying, you've got to tone it down a bit, I was saying, you spend your whole life trying to win one, you've got to enjoy it. And now I say, you spend your whole life trying to win two, you've got to enjoy it. So Frankie was carrying on more than me. He was like he won the Cup.
Yeah, that's what he said.
This one meant a lot more, though, I reckon, Mark. I mean, the first one's a sense of relief, isn't it? You just want that one up, and especially the disappointment on Very Elegant. It hurts because you don't know when you get another opportunity. Next thing, bang, you've won one, and then this one was probably the one that you were more involved with, so it means a lot more to you.
Yeah, I had to make a decision. It upset a few people. Had to, stick by my, guns and, not listen to anyone else. And I just said, stuff you, I'm choosing this horse and I don't care what anyone else says. And for it to pay off, a lot of satisfaction.
Yeah. What did Dennis Pagan used to say? If you talk to mugs long enough, you end up becoming one. So don't worry about that, mate. You've done it beautifully, mate. And feeling really strong and great. And good luck today in the Kennedy Oaks.
Cheers, thanks.
And
Ed.
again, thank you and your family and your wife and everybody who have been just so accessible and so much fun to enjoy with you. They've just brought so much colour to the win. I had a great chat to your sister down on the rails when you're coming back to scale. It was fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah, it was great. Great day.
Claire enjoyed herself. Good on you, mate.